Hey everybody, I'm back with part 3 of my video series on Simplisafe. This is my third point or topic that I wanted to cover on Simplisafe. And I've covered the monitoring, I've covered the hardware, now I want to cover customer service. So I am referencing, again, if you haven't watched the other two yet, this Security and Integration Professional magazine. They had a security professional, a forensic alarm and security expert, do a analysis of the security system that Simplisafe sells. And he posed as a consumer, he bought the system, put it together through all the installation materials and manuals, and has tested it to see his opinion on whether it stands up to the standards of the security industry professionals. And what he found is startling in a lot of ways, but one of the things he found was that the customer service reps not only were not super helpful and able to give him the information that he needed, they state that they focus on training and that they get their training only from Simplisafe themselves, in-house training. They don't have any outside professional security system integration professionals come in and help them with any of their training. And a lot of the time when he would call in, which were multiple times during this analysis, they didn't even know some of the jargon or the information to give him when he was asking the questions. One of them was whether the system was UL listed. They, based on what he says in this article, that since the system manual references UL 985, which is a standard for household fire warning system units, tech support representatives said that means the transformer is to be secured to the wall with a bracket, which the company will send you for free if required. So you have to actually ask for this bracket, which has nothing to do with UL standards. That is not at all what that means, and this man, being a security professional, knew that. The typical consumer would not know that. So that's why this article is very important. Secondly, when he called to find out about how they would test the system. Let's say you have a security system that you've put in and you want to make sure it's working every year. You want to have it annually tested. So kind of like you do a smoke alarm. You want to test it and make sure the battery is working. Well, when he talked with them, he asked the rep who that would be, who would come in and test their system. Because it's not a professionally installed system and it's not a professionally manufactured system. So he asked who that would be, and he was advised by the rep the local fire marshal could do that. Well, not only does a fire marshal not have time to do that, he's not qualified to do that to a security system. That's not within his title or his responsibilities. And then he was told on another call to Simplisafe support that a handyman, a certified handyman, certified in what, he's not sure, but certified, could perform the same task. If an unqualified person tests a life safety system as recommended by Simplisafe, the results may be unreliable and potentially catastrophic to people relying on this system during an emergency. So I don't know about you, but this does not give me comfort. If I'm going to buy a system and they can't tell me whether it's something that could be tested by a professional that knows security systems, and they're giving these as options, I don't really have a lot of confidence that their system's even going to do what it says if their customer service reps aren't educated enough on the system. So I hope this was eye-opening for you. It was for me. The bottom line is, in this article, is an average customer would not be aware of the potential negative outcomes and consequences of a system that doesn't work. They will see the price point and they will see the ease of use. They're not going to see the negatives. The system that I found has the capability to do all the things that Simplisafe lists. It has very low month-to-month monitoring. There's no long-term contract. You can put it in yourself. It's wireless. You can have industry professionals test your system remotely. You can test your system. There's many things that can be done that with a professionally manufactured system that is secure, has all of the bells and whistles that you could want, and is a very inexpensive, easy to use system. I want a system that I can trust. I don't want a system that has a lot of questions. No one should ever be sold a product that provides a false sense of security. When a company is selling a system that knowingly has a false sense of security, that's not a responsible company. Hopefully this was helpful to you guys. Check out our other videos, and I hope y'all learned something new.